Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Marino. Marino! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spain are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. The less said about that pass, the better. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Aimed beyond the defence. And he thumps it clear. Spain with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Morata. He's gone for goal. Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, good take and a good air. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Hernandez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He is through here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Spain presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to break through. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Pedri. Ferran Torres. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Spain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Gets us going once more.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Merino.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Akliush. Cantona. And he's got the beating. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Vermin being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Dembele. Xavi Alonso. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And now they can clear their lines. Dembele! Caught offside that time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Akliush. Oh, it's Dembele. No, he's not going to get any further than that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Deftly away. Played out towards the right wing. Jose Gaya kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's an excellent interception. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitution for Spain. Number 18, Ferran Torres. Number 23, Mikel Merino.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Coming on the field, number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal.
That's put pay to the danger.
Number 20, Jamal. Number 22, Ayoze Perez.
Now it's
Substitutions
Oyarzabal.
taking place.
Zaire Emery. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Dembele. Mikel Oyarzabal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Perez. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's intervened well there. And he's heaved it away. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
And this is a quick reminder to let you
So
know
nothing
that
yet
you'll
in
be
extra
able to
time
catch
to make a
today's match
difference. This the
broadcast
final
on the
15
Uplink
minutes
FM
for
station.
someone to do something.
Substitution for Spain, number 8, Pedri. Number 13,
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 16.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the... Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Number 15, Fabian Ruiz.
Samba with the clearance. And it's Ruiz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 22, Ayoze.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
He's going for goal! Fantastic from Fabian Ruiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So is that the decisive goal? There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is headed for the middle. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. And it's Camera. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kamara is offering a wry smile there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pojan Palo. Nicely weighted ball. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Shevchenko. Rice. Extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goals always scanning the pitch for target for here.
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Probing pass. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tonali. And it's Rice. And it's Tonali. Managers to mull over here.
Please take this
So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any...
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 16, Thurman.
It's a throw-in. Hangs one in. And he's there to clear it. Another throw-in. Ball swung in. Oh, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. Donadoni. And he shoots! And it's in! And the game has liftoff.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever. That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The first breakthrough.
And it's paid off beautifully. Take it on another level.
Fermin! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Finland choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here.
Gets his head on it! Deftly away. But a header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bergkamp. Fermin. Good chance here! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lopez. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. And now they can clear their lines.
Finland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a good run. Game's only goal. Eremenko. Oh, that was vital.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Out towards the flank. And this is Bergkamp. Try! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He'll take that, perhaps. And that will be the final act. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Fermin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are...
Camp clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ambitious ball here. Silvestre. Ball's... Oh, good effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Bergkamp. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponents alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Terrific effort! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good-looking ball. Silvestre.
He's the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! Donatoni. Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Pepe. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy.
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Diouf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, Donadoni! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's beaten the last man. Shevchenko! Oh, it's hit the post. And he thumps it clear. Donatoni. Now it's Thuram. Kashiwa Resol are looking to break at pace. Serginho. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. In towards the back stick. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. In again. Pepe with the clearance. And it's Erding. Tries one from range. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try from distance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And the ball's always been... And another try! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a hit! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And now,
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So the action resumes.
coming on the field, number 4, Sunil
Berbatov.
Number
Shot could be on. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Berbatov is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Header! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is...
Real chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Out towards the flank. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender. And the shot! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution in progress.
Kashiwa Resol can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is it's Drogba! Oh, terrific save.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Kashiwa Reysol have their second corner now. Looking to go forward now. Little pass back. And this is Roll! Roll! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nice bit of trickery. Picked out brilliantly. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Fernando Torres shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to. They are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Pepe cuts out the pass. And it's Berbatov. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Shevchenko. Koundé. De Bruyne. Now Ødegaard. Serginho. Well, that has not gone well. Donatoni looking to add to his goal. Now it's Torres. He's being urged to shoot. Knocks it out wide. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 5 minutes.
And this is Torres. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chetri. Now it's Berbatov. De Bruyne. Drogba. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chetri, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that will be the final act. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games.
Header! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So, a breakthrough already. Berbatov. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? Donadoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a good ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Played out to the left flank. Hullet looking to receive it in space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Dembele is behind this one, so the perfect chance to get one back. Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now he's got space here. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Milan
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Silvestre, 2 assists to his credit already. Quick look, then bullish header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Silvestre. Donadoni. Berbatov. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Threads one in. That is good progress on the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That ball looks a good one. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to thread one through. Dembele, there's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And he's there to belt it away. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Donadoni picks it up from the goal kick. Silvestre tries to play it through. Now it's Berbatov! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Tonali. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? Ambitious ball here. He's on it. Real chance! Delicious from Jude! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Looking for a runner. Kyrgyz Republic needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. And here's Berbatov. In with the challenge. Now it's Yamal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Berbatov. He's having a pop! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne! Off the post! Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Howson. This is a promising build-up. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Donatoni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Swings in across. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Raul. Now it's Haaland. Haaland gets flagged offside. And it's Shevchenko. Donatoni. Now it's Torres. Raul.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho's cross. And that should get the job done.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style does. And De Bruyne! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Kashiwa Reysol have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bergkamp! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Juve wins the duel this time. Looking for a runner. He's through here. Shapes to shoot! He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Juve touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. They're taking a moment to consider their options. That is some save from Khan. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hussein really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half here.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And we are back on the way.
Milan clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Adams calmly anticipates. Now it's Torres. Back where it came from. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Kashiwa Reysol have their second corner now. Gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Dijk is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Van Dijk. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Diouf. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Berbatov. Diouf, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Berbatov, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Donatoni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's going up front in a hurry. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kashiwa Reysol clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Raul. Pepe cuts it out. And it's Tonali. He's played it back. Great vision. Shot could be on. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Raul running at top gear. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. But that has not gone well. Silvestre. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Serginho. And the terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Shevchenko takes the shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And a header! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Juve. Keep the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And a quick reminder to